Hello.
अभी मैच तो नहीं शुरू हुआ। He is still looking to give his character a bit of a makeover, giving some tattoos and changing the color of his hairstyle. Yeah, exactly. I think they're all pumped for the match, and they're really winning, looking to win this match. Making statements. Obviously, it's the JST we're talking about. How can he go unnoticed? Big games like this. The last time he played, he scored 8 goals in 2 matches. That was quite of a statement as well. What do you think about it, Wes? Let's ask you, Ibtisam, Ibtisam, do you think that we're going to see more of the classic GST goals, the dribble from the corner flag and, cutting 2 or 3 defenders and, scoring a low-driven shot into the corner of the net? Yeah, but at the same time, we're talking about Southall. As you said, we cannot underestimate their defense and the kind of low block play they play. They give really less space to defenders in the attackers in the final third, and it will be quite a challenge for both of the teams. Aves, Yeah, okay, so the stream is now, I think, full of people, and we have quite a bit of an audience here. And we're now be soon tuning into the match and having insights from Aves and Ibtisam. It was a good chat before the match, and I think both the teams are set here in the lobby and ready to take their positions, and we will be starting shortly. Uh, well, it's actually at the end of at the end, it's actually upon the team to, take the tactical changes. But I think to be concentrated in the middle is going to be a problem for them. But it does, depend on if their, central midfielders go wide and play a wide attacking, type of play. And obviously, the sole focus of Southall would be to, mark Mark JSD and Arsalan, who are the main strikers, who are the
हेलो हेलो
MVPs
यस
or one
बुला
of
रहे
the
हो
MVPs. JSD, unmute करो मैं ये कहना था.
ओह दैट्स वेरी क्विक ये तो बहुत जल्दी पूछ लिया आपने ये तो आपको मैच के बाद ही पता चलेगा इंशाल्लाह नहीं लग रहे बिल्कुल नहीं लग रहे ये जो 20 लोग देख रहे हैं मैं बिल्कुल कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं हूँ बट इंशाल्लाह देखते हैं
Actually, there were actually 20 people, but there अब सिर्फ चार रह गए हैं. पता नहीं
ओह
JSD के
आई
वजह
थिंक
से
आई
क्या
थिंक
हो
आ
गया.
रहे हैं आई थिंक
JSD,
वापस आएंगे इंशाल्लाह
इंशाल्लाह इंशाल्लाह.
इंशाल्लाह इंशाल्लाह चलो बॉयज इंशाल्लाह सी यू बाय 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 बाय
Good luck,
टेक ऑफ
JSD.
टेक ऑफ
Good luck. Uh, जी बाशो, जैसे आपने कहा कि कॉन्फिडेंट प्लेयर हैं और एक अच्छे प्लेयर हैं. स्ट्राइकर पे उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा मार्क बनाया था और जैसे कि हमने पिछली कुछ गेम्स में देखा कि वो डिफेंसिव मिडफील्डर के साथ साथ अटैकिंग मिडफील्डर में भी थोड़ा उनका जो रोल है वो प्ले कर रहे हैं. एंड आई गेस दैट विल हेल्प द पाकिस्तानी साइड अ लॉट. दे विल नीड अ लॉट ऑफ डेप्थ. Yeah, actually, if you actually look at the both of the sides, Pakistani Lions are actually on the defensive side right now, and they're putting up a very good shape in the match, and they're maintaining that shape. And I must say one thing that both sides have exemplary any as their exemplary players as their Anis, Navyan from Southall and Ibra from Pakistani Lions. I think both teams are quite balanced. That's what being good on a mic does to you. It gives you confidence, it gives you composure on the field, and it's clearly visible from Basho's style of play and Basho's, contribution into the match that he's, covering, I guess, whole of the field. Yeah, actually, as you said, at the early stages, it's actually important to, stay focused and do not lose your balance, your composure at any point in the match, because one simple mistake from the defense and the attackers like JST, Navyan, and Arsalan, they're through. They're through on goal, and you cannot stop them. Ibtisam, I guess I think your voice chat is not enabled. People are saying that they cannot hear your voice. That's actually pity. You've been, talking about the game so much, but let's just confirm that it be.
I think yeah, it's enabled now. I had that in, and it's a thrilling first half that that we got to see. It's still 0-0, and both of the teams are keeping their composure, not giving any chances. We've seen some kind of attacking play on the wings, and the defenses are they're just not giving any spaces, and this is something that we will have to see in both of these matches. We have to wait for those chances to come, and then the teams to convert hopefully. And Fizan, what are you looking at, like if this game turns out to be a draw, and is it going that far?
Yeah, actually, both the teams are playing up quite some balanced football here, and they're both calm and composed on the ball. They're both playing attacking football, and they're both playing, good defensive football as well. And as I mentioned, that focus is one of the important things. Such games also require some patience, some patience to, wait for the goal, wait for the right moment, and score when it matters the most.
Definitely, and Arsalan again trying to make some room on the wing, but the defenses are not opening up for any of the players so far, and and here we see a mistake, but well recovered by Navian, and he switched play now on plays it a bit wide and does it again, but this time Sunny with a great header, and EHK now on the ball tries to skill pass through the defenders, but he lost his touch there, and a great recovery again from Sunny. Sunny is now
I must say,
uh,
Sunny is
taking
playing a big role, on playing the
he's
long ball, the
taking
switch
charge
that
in his
Navian made.
lines, covering his man, and similar on the other wing back as well. And now Basho tries to move past a couple of players. He loses possession here, but a good recovery from Umar, CDM coming down the line and recovering the ball on the wing. And now they're thinking to play it long, but they actually do play it long, but well recovered from Umar again. And now Pakistani Lions switch the play onto the wing. GST coming really deep and going wide now. I'm looking at. I think they're changing some kind of strategy. GST is now looking a bit
Yeah,
on
that's
the.
actually the strategy I had talked about, before the match, that if the CMs go wide and the strikers try to go wide, it might help them because, Southall plays a low block game, and being
And now we
narrow
can
might.
clearly see the low block. That's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven players crowding the box, and it's really to go past that. Like me personally, I played with both of these teams, and when they crowd you so much, it's really frustrating to play the right ball and get your chance. And six
Exactly, exactly. At this point of the game, you just have to be patient, You just have to, make some passes, move the ball around, and look for one chance, one golden chance, and that might, come up with a goal for either of the teams.
70 minutes into the game, and ladies and gentlemen, we still haven't seen one good chance. This shows the level of football we're seeing here. And now maybe Southall United have a chance. Gambez beats the defender, but well recovered from Kamar Basho. He's really on his game. He's really locked in today. and I think he wants to go for the glory again. And it's a great ball played to Arsalan. Let's see if he can do his magic. He couldn't because of the excellent defense from Killer Frost. Composed defense, didn't make any mistake, and now JST in his danger zone is dispossessed. Basho comes down for the ball, plays it back into the midfield, and now tries to play it with JST, trying some flicks. Arsalan now through, does a bit of tricks, tries the finesse, and well saved by their goalkeeper.
I think the
And now,
goalkeeper, that was the only chance of the game, and the goalkeeper that they're playing,
yeah, he
he did
collected it
make a
so
difference.
comfortably. That is what I was talking about. If having a good goalkeeper in your team is something that teams should be looking at, because everybody wants to play striker or get the goals, but saving the goals can save the match. And now Arsalan is through, and that's a wonderful save again. That is what I was just talking about. I mean, that is some unreal stuff we're seeing from the
Okay, so
goalkeeper.
we just heard Avas here, and Avas, what do
And
you
that's a
think about that
brilliant
goal?
ball. Almost.
अवैस भाई ये ना करिए, अपना अपना ये कर्जा ना हिलाएं, उसकी गेम खराब होगी. Yeah, so Avais, you were saying?
And now they have converted their chance with Gambez on
Southall
the
with the
score
banger.
sheet. That's a
That's what we were
brilliant
talking
ball
about, the level
played
of
into the
competition.
box and composed finish from a Hazard-esque player. And look at that shot, the way he dummied the defender. That's some amazing composure, I must say. Playing that ball, receiving it well, and finishing it on top of his game. Southall United now lead against the reigning champions, Pakistani Lions.
Yeah, we don't see Pakistani Lions in this spot a lot, and
And we might see
they
them
scored
even
another one.
further down. Now Southall United are just
They just
demolishing
scored
this
two
Pakistani
goals in a
line side.
span of 4 minutes, and that's the quality of football we are seeing from.
Oh my God, they're like moving into a counter-attacking style, I believe, and that might do the trick for them because now they just got to do is spend waste like just the 10 minutes or 8 minutes remaining, and I think they're in a really good position. They're ready for the final, I think, and there would be so many people like so happy in the comment section. I believe there would be some comments coming in about the confidence, the overconfidence of this Pakistani Lions that has been shattered. Wes, what do you have to say about that? And we just had a little talk from JSD. He was quite nervous that he might not be able to put up the performance that he put up in the quarterfinals. And we are seeing that. And that's all credits to Southall United. And look at that ball, how they are switching the play from one wing to another. And that's some brilliant on ball skills, but couldn't get the finishing touch. But I believe that they had the magic touch in this game. 2-0 to Southall United, ladies and gentlemen. And if they go on with this stride and win the next match as well, they're through to the finals. I might just tune in and read some of the comments that are going on in the YouTube chat because we're live. Fazan, how many people do we have? I think it's around over 20 people.
It's
25 people
25
are
people
watching the match.
watching, and the course of the match changed at the last in the last 15 minutes, and we got to see two goals in the span of 4 minutes. And South Hall, they just played their best, counter-attacking football and their defensive football, which helped them, bang two goals on counter-attack and defend well to keep the clean sheet.
एंड आई थिंक क्लीन शीट के हिसाब से हम ये कहेंगे कि शायद ये नेक्स्ट गेम के अंदर भी पाकिस्तानी लायंस को मसला हो गोल स्कोर करने में, गोल कन्वर्ट करने में, बिकॉज मतलब फैजान, इनको अगर थोड़ी सी स्पेस मिल रही है तो मुझे मुझे नजर आ रहा है कि विंग पे थोड़ी बहुत मिल रही है, मतलब मिडफील्ड में, और स्पेशली the two strikers formation, it doesn't seem to be working with their team. We've seen this change happen in so many other teams as well, especially your
Yeah,
team.
a club owner of Amari FC, sometimes change is necessary, and we also played with the narrow formation and against team like Southall and teams who play low block and they have their defensive shape really well. It doesn't work against those teams. Pakistani Lions, in my opinion, do have to make a change in their tactics, and they have to switch to tactics that will
A
help them.
wider formation perhaps, and and the stage currently, I mean, Pakistani Lions, they cannot afford to lose this game, because the statements that they made in the press conference, and the overconfidence, it might really turn up really bad for them. And
Yeah, but the
the
overconfidence was, I think, from a single player. Basho, he was on his up game, but the whole team efforts, matter in these type of games, and they have to come up as a team right now.
Still, the second leg is remaining, guys. So Pakistan Lions have to be at their best, and they will believe that they can do the comeback. Let's see. We should not go for the conclusion. I believe
I
still
mean,
Pakistan will do.
you guys here, you have been in a situation like this, losing the first tie 4-0, and even in the second tie, you guys conceded two, being 6 goals down. How does that affect the morale of the team, and what Pakistani Lions would be thinking, and what they should try in this game?
Actually, I think we're getting to see that they're, switching the formation. And what we did was, we just changed the tactics a bit. And, the boys, they need to be motivated at this point. They do not have to lose morale, and they do not have to, get that on their head. The way the Southall scored in the last 15 minutes, anything can matter. And it's only a margin of 2 goals, so anything can happen in the next match.
And about morale that you said, I feel like this team might be a bit under pressure right now, because they don't even have their two of their main players, like Abdullah Bhai, and I mean, Man is also a crucial member of this team, and that free kick, he might have, you know, nipped that one into the back of the net, and
Yeah, exactly.
without these
You're
players.
right about that, but we also do not have some players playing for us, some important players. You, for example, you were the top scorer for our team in the season one, and at the end of the day, I must say, I said it before that team effort is something that matters a lot, and team morale does matter a lot. Our morale was down when we were 6-0 down, but some magic happened. That was some unforgettable day, and I think Pakistani Lions need that magic as well.
Yes, they need some magic, and they need some of their wingers to play excellent. Right now, I believe they are going for formation change, and let's see what they will do.
And
We are
there is
hoping.
some discussion going on between what archetype Kamar is going to be playing with this in this formation. I think he's gonna go for magician, and he's that's really a strong suit for him, because the way he cuts through the defenses with that build, he flicks the ball a bit. He really moves like butter in this build, and I believe that this is something that they might need in their attacking play. So I think they kind of heard our talks. They're moving to a wide formation. They might listen to this as well and go on with the
Oh,
magician
I
build.
do not believe you. The masterminds behind the Pakistani Lions team. I have played for Pakistani Lions. I've been a Pakistani Lions player myself, and they do not, lack in terms of tactics and creative football. And they are known for playing great football. And we do expect to hope some change in the next game and a good comeback. Comebacks are a part of football. This is football
Correct.
at the end of the day.
Agreed with you, Mr. Faizan. As we have seen previously, Hamari FC have made comeback from 4-0 down, and let's see what Pakistani Lions can do. And they should believe in themselves, and there is a possibility of comeback. 2 goals still not, it's a big margin because they scored 2 goals in 4 minutes, South also. Let's see what kind of strategies
I
Southall will
think the
come with.
teams are, taking their time and must be
Yes,
conversing
yes.
with each
Yeah,
other.
Fizan, you can also take your time and take take those sips that you're really
Yeah, I
really
just had,
desperately.
a cup of tea with my the biscuit that I
The
mentioned,
gluco
gluco.
biscuit, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Shout out to Peak Fiends, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The
So I
best
was just gonna
biscuits
ask
in the
you,
town.
Abbas, I was just gonna ask you, how's the weather there in Dubai? But it's freezing here in Pakistan, and it's hard to, sit here and
No, no, the weather
commentate.
is
And
quite nice in Riyadh. It's around 15 degrees, so it's an ideal weather and the best weather to have a seat in the house and to this kind of mouth-watering semi-final. And the second leg is about to start, guys.
okay, so here we go, guys. The second leg of semi-final one, Pakistan Pros League 2.0 is about to start, and it's Pakistani Lions who are gonna kick off. Sorry, Southall who's gonna kick off.
And we're off with the second leg of the semi-final. Southall United sitting in a comfortable position, and
I think there's
we
a ping
have
issue.
I
some
think we
connection
have
issue.
ping issue, yes, connection issue. The match is going to start. in- Mr. Ibtisam, how you analyze the first game?
Honestly, I came into this game without any expectations. I mean, I wouldn't say there was any favorites because I've always been a very big fan of the style of play of Southall United, the way they are formed. I talked about this before the start of the game. The way they move the ball, the way they use all of their players. It was really exciting for me to see them bag two amazing goals and stay so composed, even with the frustrating defense. Like the defense on Pakistani Lions side, it was something. And the way they passed through that, and now we're seeing three players playing in. Omar has moved to right back position,
Okay,
and
so moving on to the comment section, we have a comment from Death Reaper 4585 Salt Abdullah 85 minute tak time waste karna na bhulna. I guess that must be the strategy of Southall United. If this what do you think?
I think they're not gonna they're gonna ignore that comment, honestly, because what I see from the game, they will be going in to win this tie and not
Exactly.
stay on a balanced approach. They will stay composed, but they will bag the
Well,
goals and earn their ticket to the final in this one. This is what we're
well,
gonna expect from Southall in this side. And on the other hand, Pakistani Lions, that still remains a mystery to me. How are they gonna come up with this deficit?
correct, guys. Southall is not like staying in defense. Whenever they are given the chance, they are putting up an amazing counter attack. And let's see what they will do. I believe the Southall team is going with the same strategy, but Pakistani Lions have to change something for this match. So the
Yes, and
kickoff
now the
is
wait
done.
is over. The second half has now kicked off. Southall are again moving the ball so brilliantly, Avast. Like
Yes.
this is something to take notes from. It's such smooth transition in their play, the way they move the ball around. And Pakistani Lions are not backing out on any on that as well. And now Comer back on the ball. He has to do something in this game, and and he's dispossessed.
Brilliant interception by Mr. Kotu. I don't know what's his.
And
Gambase
now
played a
Gambezi,
brilliant one
the
too.
Eden Hazard of this team, he has scored a brilliant goal in the first game, and more to come, I believe, from him. and now Pakistani Lions taking their time, trying to create the play, but dispossessed so easily. And now Southall are coming back through the wing and good set of skills, but dispossessed by EHK and back and forth. Ball is changing possession, and now a good set of skills
Brilliant,
from Navian
brilliant.
cuts through the
Wow,
He
good,
defenses
was
good
almost
and
through.
guys.
I almost
almost
thought
just
they had him, but Pakistani
now
Lions never do that.
JSD
Now
JSD doing
needs to do
GSD.
something here.
Yes.
Goes
Oh,
for a low
brilliant,
driven
and
and
it's
well
Jan, by the
saved.
way. He has made
brilliant
his
save by
mark
the
in this
goalkeeper.
tournament.
Yes, brilliant save by the goalkeeper. It's the third save of the legs, and all saves were amazing. Like
They were
maybe if they
actually the
don't have a
chances that might have made a difference, Wes.
exactly,
They might have
exactly.
been 3 goals up.
And now a
Now
crossfield ball
Kamara,
to Kamar. Plays it to EHK now. Arsalan dispossessed again. Playing, I pity Arsalan at this point because it's really hard to play striker against such teams. And the way
yes,
he's being dispossessed would be frustrating for him. And Southall now keeping their composure, looking for the right passes. They're onto the wing now and comfortably get a corner out of this.
brilliant
And
gameplay by Southall. They know the time is on their side, so they can take all the time, and they are making sure they are making use of this corner
going
also.
for the corner tactic and dispossessed by EHK. Sunny now plays it to Kamar, who tries a ball
Clean
to GSD,
intercepted.
but
Brilliant positioning by Southall. They are keeping all their players in a good place. The brilliant
I
ball,
must
but
say,
due to the
Iftisam, that the defensive shape of Southall is on point. They are creating chances, but they're also on their best defensive shape right now. And I must appreciate Navyan for playing any for this team, for this kind of
yeah,
structure, to have this kind of structure.
I'll highlight Navian's comment on this when Kamar, said that we still have one star looking for the next one, and Navian commented that we'll see about that, and he's definitely seeing to it. He's not letting any chances flow, and now,
oh,
why
brilliant
would you do that,
interception.
Ursulan? You would have,
He
nipped
could
one
have hit
finesse
it
in.
first time. He could have hit it first time this shot.
Definitely. And but maybe it's because of the goalkeeper, the pressure that he's
Yes,
creating. He's really
exactly.
saving those, easier chances, I must say. So uh, uh, he's making sure that it goes into the back of the net. So
Southall is playing with brilliant shape. They are making sure their defense is always covered. Good interception by Hasni.
now
Ikra
a
is
ball
giving
over the
the ball.
top. This is his trademark, EHK to Arsalan now on the wing. Tries to cut in through the defenses, but isn't given any space. And now JSD with his magical touch,
Brilliant
but
skills,
no.
but
I
unfortunately
think
the
Iftisam straight away gave the ball away to the, Southall defense.
I mean, that's one side, but I personally think that JSD's magical touch might bring them a goal that they really need.
I
So
agree
look,
with Mr. Ibtisam
he's
because
going
they need
short
some
again, and
magic
we'll
now.
see.
They
But
need
And
some
the
magic.
the point is that they are marking the strikers. They know that the strikers are lethal, and the strikers alone cannot win the match. I will stick to my, thought that
Arsalan here
they have
now
to
could
play a
have
team
played a
game.
ball to JSD, goes on
Another
to the wing to
corner.
win another corner, and
Brilliant shape by Southall again. They are not letting the strikers pass.
JSD
Another
dispossessed
brilliant
so easily
dispossession.
on the wing, and now Pakistani Lions are desperately looking for that opening. Southall not providing them any, and
Oh,
a mistake
almost.
well covered by the Southall D. And now Hamid tries to play a ball over to the other wing. I believe that
If he played at the other wing, it would be a brilliant ball. But see the shape
yeah,
of Southall, Mr. Ibtisam. They are keeping an amazing shape, which is not letting them go front or back.
and this is what I was really, it was quite remarkable to see in the first leg as well. If Pakistani Lions were going all out on them, they waited for their
Exactly.
chances and then they converted them. I mean, maybe this is the style of play that they've adapted for this game, especially facing a fierce side. And
Brilliant,
wow,
and
what
what
a
a brilliant try by Spawn. Unfortunately, the ball went for throw in.
now comer. He really has the spotlight on him, and maybe the pressure came to him on this occasion.
Yes,
And
pressure
now,
is telling on all the Pakistani line player.
and that's a good try, but Hasni is there. He's like Ramos to this team. He won't let that one through so easily. And now, a trademark ball of EHK plays it to JSD and couldn't convert that into a goal.
Okay, so
First half whistle
halftime
blows.
is up,
Time,
and
half time.
if I give my analysis on the first half, I must say that there were several chances, and if the striker, if Basho made one more pass and the ball moved around a bit more, there might have been some good chances, but I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but this is
Fizan,
their style of play.
if this ends up as draw, then Southall are through to the final, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So on aggregate, we have 2-0 now, and Pakistani Lions have 45 minutes to score two, or
To
they
salvage
will lose their
themselves
title.
and exactly. Yes, Mr. Fsis, I'm sorry for interrupting.
That's all right. It's your mic too,
I will always say
Mr.
this, I will
West.
always back this, that football is a team game. You cannot win on individual, uh, you know.
Agreed, Mr. Fezan, absolutely spot on.
Let's see what kind of team play Pakistani Lions come up with in this half, because they really do need that right now. Only 45 minutes to go and two goals to score. EHK now tries to move the ball, plays it
Right.
back to the fullback. I think this is some reshaping of the team, and it doesn't
Another
really
brilliant interception by Southall. They are keeping their shape and they know where player is playing which side. And another
good attacking
brilliant game
play,
play.
but
See, that's what I'm talking about. You always create good
Okay.
chances when you look for your teammates who are open and you know who might be having a good spot to be in.
good
Brilliant
ball
That's
pass
a good
play
ball
to
from
completed to
Arsalan.
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 This is a chance that they should convert, but
Oh,
again, well defended.
brilliant defending by Southall.
Now Southall going on to the counter with four players, a brilliant set of skills
The
by
brilliant
Gambezi.
counter attack,
Navian to
brilliant
Gambezi,
counter
tries a
attack.
finesse, but cut off by the defense. And
It's
now
Gambes, by the way, Gambes, not Gambezi. Calling him different names at the Sam. First you call him Gambez, then you call him Gambezi. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Brilliant shape by Southall again. They are cutting all the lines of passing for the Pakistani Lions and making sure that they will intercept the last ball.
now
Good
oh
ball by Basho,
that's the
but
And
problem of a
killer
short
unfortunately,
cross
heighted
with a
player.
killer move. GSD goes through the ground.
Now Basho with his magician touch, but couldn't really
good interception
capitalize
by
on that.
Basho,
And
and
that's a
they have
good
to.
ball
Oh,
played.
brilliant!
Another
That's a great
brilliant
Another
save.
save.
brilliant save by the
That keeper
goalkeeper.
is making his mark in the team of the season.
And he seems to be signing of the season. Brilliant at the most crucial moment. He's making sure his team is alive in the tournament. Not only alive, and they are going to the final, by the way. Brilliant
We still
substitution
have
from
30
South.
minutes in the game, and if Pakistani Lions,
The
something can
Southall,
happen. If something can happen, it's in football. I'm not putting any dibs on any team right now. But Southall, they're on their A game right.
now
A
Pakistani Lions.
proper team game they are playing, and they are making sure all the lines are cut. See another brilliant interception in their own half.
And that's a foul play from JST. Will be a free kick to
Sam, I think
Southall United.
one of the highlighted players, Killer Frost, is playing a very good defensive role in this game. What do you have to say about that?
Yes, for sure. We've seen him cut some amazing long balls and been solid in the box today. So this Southall United overall, I'm going to say it again that they are a team full of players, and every player is quite crucial in this side.
A team
And
full of good players, right?
yeah,
Correct.
like players. When I mean players, I mean quality
Oh my
players,
God,
and
what
that's a
an
great
interception by
interception.
Span.
Goes through on goal, but well defended by EHK.
Ibra.
Dispossessed in his own half, but he wins the battle again. And now
You
Comer
see
tries
how
to
the
play one.
Southall players are running. They are like they need this title. They are fighting for their life for this PPL too. Brilliant game by Southall, and Pakistani
But
Lions
that's
are
not
trying
gonna
their
work.
best.
You see, there were three
Exactly.
players in front of him, and he could have passed, but he chose to shoot against a keeper who has been, on
I
top
think
of his
it's the
game.
time ticking in his mind, the constant ticking of the clock.
Yes.
That is,
Another brilliant ball to Navyan, and Navyan is now making sure he will give the correct pass, but intercepted by Pakistani Lions. Now Ibra to
JSD now on the wing.
JSP.
There's it to Basho. Basho, we're seeing all
Another
over the field
brilliant
right now. He's
interception.
coming to
Now
the other wing.
That's a
He's
rash.
GSP
making
is
the
going
That's
to
rash
take
move.
clearly
one.
out of frustration. That's frustration. You saw there.
And he's on a yellow card now. He have to be careful for the next 15. Brilliant header by Southall player and brilliant switch again. They are having the best game of their tournament.
And we might see something from Pakistani Lions now. Great ball to JSD.
GSB,
Tries to play it to Basho because he's afraid to shoot at this moment, I would say, because of the
it
brilliance of
was
the
a very
goalkeeper.
good chance. It was a chance. He should have taken the shot himself, but
You see, Ibtisam, we were okay. The Pakistani Lions are now.
And
another
now
great.
JSD to EHK,
Oh
tries to
my
grab
God!
one,
A
and
Another
that is a
brilliant
brilliant
great
save.
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 That's for
Uh,
sure the best goalkeeper performance I've seen in this league.
Yes, for sure. And he is the best player in both legs for their team. What an amazing save. The saving a goal is same like you are scoring a goal, Mr. Faizan.
Yeah,
And
I get
what we are
what you're saying.
saying.
Yes, exactly. You either score goals or you stop goals. That's what's
And
football
he
about.
Exactly.
definitely stopped Pakistani Lions not only from scoring, and now we're seeing them play it to the back. They're comfortable where they are right now. I think they want to go
I
with
think
a
it's game over
clean
for
sheet.
Pakistani Lions now.
Game over. Till there is 5 minutes, you can never say no, but I believe this is
And now they're
another
trying to
brilliant
seal it with
chance.
another one, but we'll only go to the wing. And now to the corner flag we run. We keep the ball as long as we can. Dispossessed by EHK, plays one into the other half, but we might still see something from Pakistani Lions. The players now moving up a bit.
Sam,
Hasni
you
now
remember
coming.
we had a chat with JSD when he was us in the party. He says if we
The
lose,
best.
his schedule would be quite easy now. I think he
Now,
will be,
now it's now he'll have all the time in the world, and I think Basho will also have all the time to rethink his statements,
and
But
making.
Mr. Ibtisam, we would like Mr. Basho to come on his press conference again and share
no,
the
no.
thoughts
I think
how
that's not that's
confident
not
he was.
that's not how it works. It's not a press conference.
And
और
full time whistle
पाकिस्तानी
blows.
लायंस
Here we
का
go.
सफर
Pakistani Lions,
इख्तिताम को
the
पहुंचा अभी
champions of PPL 1, are unfortunately
eliminated.
eliminated from this tie, eliminated from this tournament, and sheer brilliance from Southall United,
Brilliant
ladies
game
and
by
gentlemen.
Southall. They stick to their strategy and they made sure they made full use of it. Brilliant game.
Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have our first EFC or Rat Football